My friends, Klein has lied to us. They have deceived us. They have broken a promise. Our beloved Klein Tools, purveyors of many 14-in-1 and 18-in-1 and 20-in-1 and sockets and all sorts of stuff, have broken a promise. They promised they would never do this, and they've done it. And I knew it was going to happen, and it happened. I just got this in the mail today. This is a metric 6-in-1 flip socket. Let's get into it, see what's going on here. There's a link to this in the description, in the comments, somewhere. There's a link to this if you want to get one. So I got you covered. Okay, so if we started getting into Klein Tools stuff, maybe the gateway drug was this 14-in-1 adjustable. How handy is this thing? I can adjust the length of the shaft, and it's full of all sorts of useful things to do stuff with. And then came along something like this 7-in-1, these flip sockets. So we can trade out these sockets for these other sockets. And hey, look at this. I could put it on this handle. Well, in theory I can. Okay, now we've got a socket driver, but it will also let us use 1/4-inch bits. And how convenient. It's already in this handle. So we've got a whole tool chest in our pocket here. And then Klein said, hey, tell you what, we'll just sell you the whole kit. You don't have to buy these things separate. Here's a 20-in-1. So it's got all your bits in the handle. There's your little carousel. And we've still got the sockets on here. Now we did change out a socket. There's a 9/16 on here. So it goes bigger. This one stopped at 1/2 inch. So we deleted one of the sockets in here. So we're combining a 7-in-1, 6 sockets, plus a bit holder. I think they're kind of cheating there, right? Because 1/4 inch is a socket and a bit. They're calling it 2 things. Whatever, we're not going to worry about the math. And yeah, that works pretty good. And you know, if you take the sockets off, you can change the size, length of that shaft. And these are impact rated. Where's my impact gun? Okay, and it's impact rated. I mean, Klein has come up with a great idea here. You got impact sockets, impact bits, all in one thing. This is a handy, handy thing, great to have. I was working, installing a dishwasher, and hey, guess what I had? I had my 20-in-1, had every tool I needed to do that install, except there was a hose clamp involved, and guess what? This was metric. And I will be damned if I'll use a stinking flathead to tighten one of these things. It's terrible. I don't like it. Why is this a flathead? This couldn't be a square. It couldn't be a stinking Phillips head. It could be a posi drive. I don't care. A flathead? It's like they want these things to fail. Okay, so I went to go install the hose clamp, and guess what? None of these sockets, these Imperial, God bless America, sockets work because this is metric. Klein had failed me, but they'd promised. They're an American company, made in the USA. They're never gonna do metric. They're not gonna do it. They went out, I think they went out and bought a company. They bought this company, Vaco, and Vaco does metric. And I think they saw how wildly popular it was, and they advertised this. Okay, 6-in-1 flip socket set, metric. There's all your sizes if you wanna, can you see that? There's all your sizes if you wanna pause the video. Let's open this thing up. Well, here it is in all its glory. The thing Klein said they would never make, a metric flip socket set. So 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, and 14 millimeter with the same shank, shaft. What are we calling this thing that we know and love with the magnet on the end? Now this is a 6-in-1. This is not a 7-in-1. Why is it not a 7-in-1? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 socket sizes, but no bit holder because this is a 1/4 inch. It's quarter. 7mm does not fit quarter. It kind of holds it pretty good. But they're trying to be honest with us in this case. They're not calling it a 7-in-1. Will it hold on to a 1/4-inch bit? I mean, yeah, it will. So if you're out there working on metric stuff like a savage, in theory, you could carry this thing around, because look, they still have the marking on it. There's a marking to where you put the socket to hold bits. There we go, we put it there, and then it's deep enough to hold a bit. If you're working out there like a savage, doing metric stuff, you know, like the Brits, and well, basically the whole world, who, you know, understands how math works. Yeah, you don't have to convert ounces to pounds. You can have metric. So now my dreams came true. I can go out and do this. Well, let's see here. Dishwasher install, and put this on my 20-in-1. How convenient. I have all my bits and metric sockets, and I can now sharpen this clamp. Sharpen, I can tighten it. Well, God bless you, Klein. You lied to us, but you lied to us in a good way with this metric socket set. Still impact rated. We can put it in our American Milwaukee fuel impact driver. We can go put this in our tool chest proudly, right, or tool bag proudly, next to our American sized in-ones. I also ordered the bigger one. It's not here yet, so I don't know what to do with that. But we can proudly put these next to each other in our bags and have, boy, a bunch of kit in a very small space. Look at how nice that all goes together. And they're using the same shanks, so those are interchangeable. So I guess you can mix and match your metrics with your American tricks. Now that's whatever. This is an 8-minute video about a socket set. Come on. All right, see ya.